So basically, with Michael, I had a short call again last week because obviously I need to go through because he said the whole. I sent you that across, right? The whole list of the things to you, right? So
Yeah.
basically, I kind of told him that, you know what, of course, everything is all right. And for us, the message was to him about, you know, yes, let's agree to something where we can reasonably pay you like a monthly kind of a
Yeah.
shorter payments like that. And he said he was okay, but the point again, as you know, there's a fixed fee for the legal firm, which obviously you cannot do anything about it.
Yeah.
So which has been clear since the first call, and I understand where you're coming from. And also, there's a consulting fee, which is obviously the value add, and
Yeah.
obviously that he said, you know, we can able to make something up, for an example. But I think there are a few like, you know, ifs and buts from his conversation really about. Should the cost doesn't look like too much? An example like 7,000 or something. The overall investing. Let me pull up the email 1 second.
Yeah.
You can 1 second. To Michael follow up. Because as lawyers are lawyers, right? They just wanted to, you know, get something started, right?
Yeah. So with everybody, you have to sit on everybody, you know, and you know this as well. When you're employing your co-bidders and everything, they all think they're worth more than they actually are. You know, it's always difficult. I had a bit of a problem with an architect in Russia last week who thought, you know, the work he'd done was amazing, and therefore should be paid a fortune. Frankly, I could have done it in half an hour. I mean, but I gave it to him because I was doing other stuff. So, you know, you have to try and manage it, and then you've got to be volatile. So you go, oh, you're obviously locked up. So you have to have a lot of empathy. But, you know, you're always battling, always. Anyway, look far away. Yeah.
So basically, last time, as you can hear, this is the email which I forwarded to you, right? So the couple of things, advance assurance is something which is reasonable, which is obviously the CIS and EIS scheme. You might have gone through this with Skillify, I think, right? They might have done it before. So it will give you the investors.
I'm a lawyer on the board, so this all gets done. You know, all the documentation comes to me. I sign it, send it back. I mean, it's immaculate on the legal side, but you need to be as well. So it's good. Yeah.
Perfect. So is that lawyer what you mentioned about the guy who is actually full time there, or is like in he's got an active interest in?
He's a founder, and he has obviously his own practice. He's an ex-partner from a big IP law firm in the music industry, but he's a lawyer. So you know, all the company's house on stuff that was set. Well, the other board I'm on is for HAP Trust, which is for a charity in Africa. They've got a lawyer on that, and everything's immaculate. Articles are immaculate. Board meetings are immaculate. Board reporting to the company's house is immaculate. You know, they just make sure that all the sort of the boring stuff is done. So they're very useful to have around.
So he's also a founder for Skillify. Then he's a co-founder.
Yeah, he's co-founder. Yeah.
Oh, so that's why he's got an active interest and he's doing this full time, basically, like, you know, making sure all the work is done properly.
Yeah, he's doing a huge amount of work on Skillify because he's doing all the numbers at home with a forensic accountant now. But yeah, no, he's you know, he's a good guy.
Perfect, got it.
So what's he asking for, Alex? It's quite a small thing. Does that mean 4,700 for doing that?
So basically here, so no, there is a cost for each and every stuff, right? Basically for EIS scheme, which is £800 plus VAT, which I told him let's do that as a first step.
Yeah.
And can you see this? Okay.
Yeah, just about. It's very tiny. Can you make the type a bit bigger? Yeah, goodbye. Yeah, I've got it. That's cool. Yeah.
So basically for the investment round, basically this is what he said about, you know, doing the whole legal work. You know, remember Penny, when we spoke to her, it's a kind of a similar thing, but her fees is very affordable, like 1% of the investment. But for him, it was like a flat fee.
Yeah.
Which is, I've asked the question, you know, why is that 4,750? So he said.
So what are you looking to raise? Is it 200,000, 300,000?
Yeah, 300,000. So for him, as he said, it doesn't matter how much we raise. It's about the fixed cost. He said that is a cost.
So in a sense, Penny to do that, would work out at 3K, and he would work out at 4,750. Is that right?
Exactly right. She's one person. You're right, and he's.
So there's a difference there of 1,000. There's a difference of 1,000. Yeah, what I would do there, right, with that one, is I would actually go back to and say, look, Michael, look, I appreciate what you're saying about the fixed rate, 4,750, but we're only looking for a small seed at this stage, which is 300,000, and we've already had a couple of quotes where people have said they'll charge a percentage for that money, so therefore that's 3,000. So that's quite a difference. Would you be interested in doing it for 3,500, and then we've got a deal? Do you know what I mean?
I see. Okay. I didn't actually tell him last time that someone is quoting one person, because what I did mention to him though was, you know what, Michael, our case is very simple. We don't need to go through investors and negotiate everything, the term sheets and everything. It's like 4 or 5 investors come in, and they already know what's happening. You don't need to worry about convincing them.
What he has to do is he has to get the legal papers sorted out, Raj.
Yeah.
You need to get make sure that the legal percentages and all of that are all done properly and signed off properly and everything.
No, of course. No, yes, I agree with you. What I'm trying to say is that typical investment is like the lawyer actually will have a negotiation. A lot of time they will be wasting back and forth, right? Putting the term sheet right. So what I'm saying is that already we have some kind of arrangement with the people who are investing, and we don't need to spend a lot of time for it. It's pretty much, I think, the same template goes to 4 or 5 investors because it's kind of similar money, right? Example. So you wouldn't expect too much of work. That's what I told him, that this 4,750, it comes to around 250 per an hour basis, I think, like, which is like 8 plus 11 hours, I think, right?
What I would do, Raj, because I've been on this game a long time, is what I would do is say, look, I did the same with my accountant just recently. I said, look, I've got a number of prices in here, and you're charging me. It was originally 4,000, which was agreed with my previous before you bought them. You've now pushed that up to 6 in a time when we're in lockdown. So, and I've had 3 quotes in here, all of which range from about 2,900 to 3,500. You obviously know my business. I know all of your accountants. That's an advantage. So therefore, let's agree on 3,500. That's it. And of course, what else are you going to say? It goes, yeah, okay, fine.
Right. Okay. So
I think I would do with him is call it. I wouldn't do it by letter because it gets difficult with by letter. And say, look, really looking forward to going ahead with you. Well, I accept the £800 for doing that piece of work at the front, which is great. But for raising, it's only £300,000, not a lot. It's a small seed, so I can develop some product. I've had a number of quotes, which is normally around about 1% of what is being raised. So what I would like to do, because I want to work with you, use this as a good example. We've got a fairly good agreement already, which I can buzz over to you so you can understand what the structure is and what I've agreed so far. And therefore, I'd like to do it for 3,000 plus that. Yeah.
Okay. That sounds good. I think that sounds good.
Play on 2 things. Play on working together and play on the fact that it's only a small round. And obviously, it would be a different cost structure when you start getting into bigger rounds. Yeah?
I agree. Okay. Fine. I told him also that he also mentioned that if the work we do could be less than 4,750, it would be charged only that. He said, obviously, you never know, right?
You know what's going to happen there. Whatever happens, you'll find a way of justifying it's 4,750.
Yeah, exactly. You will say 4,500. Yeah.
There's nothing you can do to come back on it, then you'll feel pissed off. Yeah.
Sure. And I think you're absolutely right on that. I think the more important thing, this is an important topic, I think caught my attention last time I briefly talked to you, right? He said he can actually look at different things about valuation methodology, the structure, and things like investment strategy. This is something, I don't know, maybe partially you also know this, right? You're already doing this as a matter of fact, right?
I do, but the difference between obviously here is I'm either a participant, so I'm in there. So what happens with me? So the lawyer rings me up. We talk about the share options. And I say, look, let's just keep this simple. What I'm looking for is in the event that we make a sale tomorrow, because of our cleverness of all the ideas and stuff we've been working on, all I want is a share option that gives me 5% of whatever the total sale is. If we sell it in 3 years' time, again, I want 5%. I said, but that it's just as simple as that. I said, but also I do realise that you want, the reason why you've structured it, the way you've structured it is that you the longer I stay, the more share options are given to me. Well, let's keep that in track. So if we're going forward over the next 3 years, give me 1.5%, 1.5%, and 2%, or whatever it is, and then I've got the 5%. So that's tied me in for 3 years, which is clearly what you're trying to do. I said, but in the event that it's sold tomorrow or at any time, on the sale price, it's 5%. And he said, yeah, no, that's fine, I'll put that together. Yeah. So it's all up for negotiation. You see what I mean? Because what you're trying to do. But what I would, if I was you, because I'm like you, is when I'm doing the stuff, is when I'm doing companies or companies I'm involved with. What he is good at is he'll put all the legal side of it together. Yeah.
Okay.
So he's quite critical. So what I would say is, although it might seem, and I'm again negotiate, it always seems like money for nothing, doesn't it? It isn't really, because it's safeguarding you. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it that really?
In the event he makes a mistake, you can sue him through the Law Society. Yeah. So again, it gives you some security. Not that you would ever do that, but it's just security. Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. So basically, it's just a final rubber stamp from a legal lawyer, right? Basically, okay, this has been.
Yeah. And also, they do know how to structure that. The other thing we need. What I think we've got to be clear about is the vision. So all the EIS schemes and all the other things that are available in the area that you're in, you need advice from him to basically set up an investment structure about when the new rounds come in and what you give away at each of those stages. But more importantly, how you can get maximum tax relief in a sale.
Correct. Those are very, very important. Yes, for sure. Like.
And now is the time to set that structure up, Raj. This is the building. This is the platform building. So personally, from what I've seen of Michael, and he's been around the university for a while. He's a good guy. He's an advisor. He gives a lot to people. He was very generous when he spoke to us. Gave a lot of information away. Quite naturally. He's not a duplicitous guy. He's quite a straightforward guy. He's obviously got to make a living. We all get that. But I do think that if you could get the charge down for this first round of stuff down to 3,000 would be good. Obviously, then talk about some form of retainer. I would go for a retainer for 3 months or something. So if he's allowing 2,500 for doing the valuation methodology, the round structures, investment strategies for the business in total going forward, do 3 months and divide the 2.5 by 3.
Okay, I'll just make some notes.
Like 800 quid or something.
Yeah. So
and then what that does is, if he's not delivering, you stop and you've only lost 800 quid. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So basically, the 2 consulting costs what he's talking about is this one. I believe it may be. I haven't actually seen what value you can bring in. Of course, in the discussion we can able to. I told him that before we go to the pricing, I agree with this investment order. I would like to run through the business with you quickly and see what value actually you can bring in. If we can think that, okay, you the VC round and other things like that, VC method, we already know that, right? Example. Yeah. And, unless there is substantial, taxation things, or perhaps this something you mentioned about nominee structure, I don't know if it is useful, but, how do you position?
Well, I think one very important question which we asked ourselves just the other day, so, remember, I'm in this process at the moment with Skillify, right? Is what's our exit strategy? So I could ask you the same question. What is our exit strategy for Skillify? We want to be out in 3 years. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we want to disrupt the market and then be bought by the people we're disrupting. That's our strategy. Yeah. That's important. Exit strategy or long run, basically what you want to do, right? Basically. Yeah, so do you want this to be a family business that goes on forever and it's a way of life, or do you want to build it, sell it, and then start another company? Mm-hmm. I would certainly recommend the latter.
What other one?
If you 3 years from now have got 10 million or 100 million pounds in the bank, that puts you in a very strong position in many, many ways. Yeah.
Yes. So of course, then I think you go on about the things as well in life, not just one company, right? And
so what you could do is get information from him in terms of valuation methodology, round structure, investment strategy, get a bit more detail about that, and then say, look, okay, can we then have a Zoom? Because we're all busy guys, and to travel is difficult, course, then we could basically design the exit strategy. Now, if you talk to them about an exit strategy, that is a completely different way of thinking as an accountant and a lawyer than if you're looking at it as a long-term business.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it. So as a matter of fact,
how long do you want the exit strategy to be? Do you want it for 5 years? Do you want it for 3 years? So and so. For you, Raj, maybe 5 years.
Yeah, 3 to 5 years. That's what I kind of planned in. Yeah.
But basically, you are looking to disrupt the market, and by doing that, these are more complex conversations we've got to have. But if we are going to disrupt the market, then probably the people you are disrupting, you want to buy you.
Yeah. Definitely. I think that's a good call. As a matter of fact, I'm speaking to Michael this afternoon at 4:30, right? Basically just to...
this is a good conversation.
Yes, I will, because the idea for Michael today is just to go through that, and he mentioned that a couple of things he need to speak. And I said, like, why don't we speak, right? I asked him to come a Zoom call at 4:30 today, Google call. And I will definitely ask him about, okay, I kind of already gave the picture that, this is what I'm okay to work with you, no problem. But however, obviously the upfront costs are very high. And, this is where, and by the way, this cost, we don't need to pay upfront. An example, only when we get the money back from the investor, right? An example, then it will be paid off from the bill.
Okay.
So obviously we're not paying him like today and then go for the investment loan. So that is clear. I've already asked him that question.
That's probably why he's put a slightly higher price, because it's always easy. So when I ask for my 5% when we sell Skillify, let's say we sell it for 100 million, and they put several million in my bank account. That's not such a difficult thing to do when there's all this money suddenly in your bank account. You leave it for a month after that money's come into the bank, and then it's very difficult to get the money, because then everybody owns that money. So it's always very good in any form of deal to pay when the money hits the bank account, because you don't mind, do you? I've got a million quid in the bank. Yeah, I owe you 100. You just blast it out to feel good.
Otherwise, it's just like your cost, isn't it? Because you're just hoping you're paying it already right now, and also you're waiting to get the money to come to your account, which means it's a double.
Yeah, and you're not taking a regular cash flow, right? So that's the other positive thing about it.
Yeah,
it's a one-off payment, and you just share the spoils and move on.
Yeah, I think you made a very good point as well. I'm with you. I have some thoughts about it. Anyway, I've spoken to him about it. I think the point is very simple, right? They can say a lot of things as lawyers, because obviously they are like black and white people, right? Like, this is what my cost is. This is what I think. We want someone creative, right? Basically, who can actually help us, and who can help the people as well as me on the taxation. And also, that's the most important criteria.
So the point being is, if you make the decision and instruct him to want an exit in 5 years, then he's got to organise all the ESI stuff and everything else, all around being tax efficient at the point of that sale. Yeah. Not only that, how you ring fence the share options with the key players also becomes quite critical. Yeah. Also, when you start talking to the players that are coming into the business, you talk about the exit strategy in 5 years. So that means that in 5 years' time, you've got 2% shareholding on a sale that could be 10 million or 100 million, depending on what you think your ratios are. And therefore, 5% of 5 million is a fuck of a lot of money.
It's powerful, isn't it? I think that is actually that has to be there in the investor deck for sure. Otherwise, people think, what are you doing, right? As a matter of fact, you're building something.
And if you get share options on an imponderable that basically is your family business and you're living off it, there's nothing ever going to be in it for the guy, because you're never going to sell it. Yeah, he's never going to get a payday.
No, you never think that
you're not obligated to buy those shares options back. Those share options are there primarily for sale.
I agree.
So actually, the minute you go down the road of doing share options, it means that you're looking for an exit strategy.
All right. I see. I think this is really good, because everyone at the end of the day wants to see how sooner I can get the money, right?
Yeah. Well, people do. I mean, I do. 5%'s good. And if this business doesn't turn over 100 million in 3 years' time, and we sell it for 50 million or whatever, that's a lot of money. 10% of 50 million would be 5 million in my bank account. With 5%, I get 2.5 million. I'm more than happy with 2.5 million with where I am in my life. Do you know what I mean?
I agree.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. I think you're absolutely right. I think I have a call with him at 4:30. Maybe that was just maybe I would like
So
to.
what I would say is, I think the first thing you've got to really do is get your seed money in, because what I think we both agreed is that that gives you the chance to develop products. You've clearly got lots of ideas going on product, particularly what I've seen this week with the various things you're working through with funding from the government. I think that's really, it's also a very important part of the brand. Your brand, but also Affinity's brand, is that you are aligned with educational bodies, and you are producing high-level PhD technical stuff. Yeah,
R&D.
amazing stories around that. Amazing stories, which then puts you in the forefront of innovation. But actually, what I think Affinity is going to become, now that I'm starting to work with you a bit more, and I need to go away and think about this and put it on paper, but I think you're becoming an innovation. You're an innovator in the AI domain. That's what you are. And you'll be developing lots of products, one of which is your risk management product. Yeah?
Yes.
But then you're going to have another one, and another one, and another one. Yeah?
True.
And that's what we've got to decide what Affinity is. So do we just align Affinity with the risk management product?
No.
Or do we make Affinity much bigger?
Yes.
As an innovator of AI?
As the name says, it's infinity, right? So
Infinity goes on forever. That's infinite.
Yes.
Infinite number of ideas.
Correct. I think we just you're absolutely right. I think we'll
starts to sell a very good story. Because when you start getting into doing your business plans, let's be clear here what happens in business plans. The business plan we're putting together, I find the most dull, boring, pedantic process you could ever believe. Nothing is visual. Nothing.
No. Did you see the template I sent to you? That's
the most important thing.
Yeah.
Is the accounts at the bank that have to be forensically tested by an accountant to see whether your cash flow stands up to your projections, and the fact that your rationale behind each element of that plan stands up. That's the game. Everything else is words, and then they look at the number at the back. Yeah. If I was selling this product to another company, I'd have to have lots of pictures, lots of ideas. I'd have to sort of disrupt it with what's going on and what's happening. I'd have to disrupt it with competitors. I'd have to disrupt it with what the opportunity should be. And then I'd have to sell him the idea to say, this is how we solved it. Here is the positives of that. Ask me questions. Yeah. But when you're doing it for a business plan, man, it is fucking pedantic. It is unbelievably detailed.
Yes.
And it's, every figure you put down has to be justified. Yeah.
So that's what you've gone through with those guys.
Yeah.
Right.
It's boring as fuck. All they're looking at is the return, and the fact that the figures that are being presented with are defensible. That's the word, defensible. Yeah? The reality is, Raj, coronavirus comes along, smashes every fucking business plan in the world out of the water.
Yeah, even however solid business plan you have right now, because it may not really work. I think, right? Basically, right? You're putting the assumptions there that you
what
think.
We're doing a defensible line of figures, then we're doing a coronavirus set of it, which have no rules. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They have no rules except that they go into the unemployment market where the numbers start to really go up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a ratio of 0.7%, which is basically what you get for traction for reaching out to the mass market. So if you go out to every million, you only get 0.7% response. And then from that, you get a much lower response in terms of actually acquisition. But the fact that the unemployment numbers are going up means that your numbers of reach go up. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So that's the game we're playing on that one.
I see. Okay, basically you're thinking that the market will go to a different way because of this unstable.
Already we've got potentially quite close to 2 million people predicted to be unemployed by the end of the year. Before that, unemployment was running at 2% unemployment because of the gig economy. Yeah. Got
it. So just out of
as an investor, as one of my defensible figures, I would go, yeah, but there's not much unemployment. And then you go, well, no, you're right. So then you go to the schools as a way of doing it, but that's much slower sale. Whereas now you've got an opportunity there with 2 million unemployed, and then you multiply that across the world, because the interesting thing about coronavirus, it is global.
Yes.
So it's happening in America, it's happening in Spain, it's happening everywhere. Yeah. So it is absolutely a pandemic. Yeah.
Right.
So it's an opportunity.
I think it's a really good positioning as well. I know where you're coming from, definitely, for sure. But I think at the end of the day, what I didn't get it, I think, is that for sure, most of the companies, as you know, Uber, Airbnb, they all started from something like this subscription-based model, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So which means that